Are we back? Hello? Okay, we're back. You've heard, all that happened is we learned that these guys are fighting Magus. Also, there's also the knight Cyrus was the hero that everybody was relying on, and that was dead. If he were here, this whole mess with the queen would never have happened. That Cyrus guy. Oh, if only Sir Cyrus. But yeah, but Cyrus was here. From which land do you come, or are you simply a fool? Long ago, a beast called Yakra lurked in the western forest, but after the cathedral was built, Yakra disappeared. We're thankful for that. Well, I hope we don't run into this Yakra thing. Bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum. Let's check out the kitchen. Yakra. If that was supposed to be an emote, I didn't see it somewhere. This dining room is free for us. Is for us soldiers. Feel free to grab a bite. It's okay. I've already healed up. I am hungry. Here's your food. Ah! All right. Yeah, we get the we get the carbon concept. So you saved Queen Lean. This place is a mini war zone. The kitchen? There's no place for kids. Wait, maybe you know. What's this ice cream stuff that Queen Lean wants so badly? Huh. Mysterious. All these little interactions that... I don't think I've seen this particular one. Where's supper? This song is way too good. Oh, Captain, I'm sorry. We're fighting a war out there. Can't you even keep us fed? Hey. What are you fussing about? You're not the only one who's fighting out there. Hey, I don't have time for this. Just feed my men, okay? There's some great SNES trumpets happening. Shut your trap. I'll decide who's going to get fed and when. Wow, this kitchen is a war zone. Well, let's go up and see Queen Lean. Wink, wink. Bum bum ba 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 bum dum dum da da bum 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 ba 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 bum. Do do do. Got a tonic. Do do do. I'm gonna casually rob the castle. The queen awaits. Heck yeah. The queen married into the family 10 years ago. She still looks so youthful. In fact, she even looks even younger now than on her wedding day. Is that so? You saved our queen? You don't look that tough. Dragon Quest III is just Rocky IV? Well, you're gonna have to explain that one. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to talk to this individual. Certainly, Your Highness. Oh, Ivan Drago. It's Curb! But what happened to the real Queen Lean? Come nearer, sir. Fooled you, didn't I, Ness? It's me, but everyone calls me Lean. I'm so relieved that you're here. We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Ness. Whoa. The blue has invaded. What's happening? It feels like I'm being torn apart. Yeah, this would be very appropriate if she was named Paula. Help me, Ness. I'm scared. Please, Ness, help me. Uh-oh. Back to the future logic. Uh-oh. We gotta open this chest and get an ether. What's going on? She dismissed you already? You were polite, of course. You didn't do anything funny, did you? Of course not. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh. Let's get the heck out of here before they suspect me of something. You're okay. Did you find the girl? Or Ralph found her way into the past. Gone? What do you mean she's gone? And into the castle. It's just as I thought. I knew I recognized her. And this looks identical to the castle in our time. Wait, you mean we're in the past? I bet they mistook that girl for her ancestor. You see, she's a member of the royal family in our time. She's Princess Nadia. I think I'm gonna go with Nadia. I was between Nadia and Nadia. Kirby, that is, Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Lean. Because in Chrono Trigger world, people have babies by coughing. Queen Lean has been kidnapped. As I recall, someone was supposed to have saved her, but history has been changed. Because a blue guy took the queen. Kirby looks so much like Lean that they probably called off their search when she appeared here. But if the real queen is killed, is kicked in the face, then everyone else will die too. So because they called off the search, we've got a... Yeah, it's possible that Kirby is not going to be born. Something may have happened to the queen in this era. As a result, Princess Nadia ceases to exist. Hurry, we have to find the real queen. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. The one thing that's kind of weird about this, it's like nothing has happened to the queen yet. She's not dead. But I guess because she's in danger, the timeline is at the risk of splitting apart. Oh, I thought I could go. Yeah, I know it's because they called off the search. I'm aware of the story. I just said that too. But she's still alive. Can I sneak past the birds? I can. I'm gonna be really underleveled. It's because we got a little timeline split where it's possible that she won't survive. We want nothing more but world peace, and nothing but world peace, or a piece of the world. You might like to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer. These nuns are a little rad. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what delicious, delightful looking humans. Scrumptious. Oh. Let's get some armor before we move on. I think we can buy some better armor. Hold on a second. No Winder Sappers, what do you want? Karate Gi. Can't buy anything else. Alright, we're going. Just wanted to have a little bit of insurance. And maybe go to the end. They have little sleeping sprites. This box has been in the family for generations. Open it and you may have what's inside. Sealed by a mysterious force. What could that be? Surely this isn't some kind of setup for an incredible payoff later in the game. Surely. Couldn't be. Oh dear, it looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. What did you find? A hairpin. That's Guardia's royal crest. Oh no, they were snakes all along. I should have known. Got a critical shot there. A baseline to surpass Final Fantasy. Oh, whoops. My bad. So it's kind of weird. Woolsey translated their names as Naga-et, but Nagas are already female, aren't they? Flame Toss, Fire Whirl. No, not really. Phew, that was close. Oh god! Ah! Yeah! Lower thine guard, and thou art allowing the enemy in. Thou art here to save the queen? The lair is deep within. Will thee accompany me? A frog? Ness, it's a talking frog. I hate frogs. My guise doth not incur thy trust. Very well, do as thee please, but I shall save the queen. Wait. You don't seem like a bad person frog thing. I mean, Ness, what should we do? Go with the frog. Duh. I'll just have to handle it. I mean, deal with him. What's your name? What is his name? Okay, we got Marth. Chad. We've got 2 votes for Chad? Okay. Anyone else have any names? I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more time. So we got Marth, Chad, and Chad for our 3 slots here so far. Gorf. Oh yeah, Gorf. Okay. Do I have something? Chorf? That's number 5. Alright. I'm gonna roll it. We have Chad, because the odds were in its favor. Oh, I gotta go. Put in this space. Chad will do. They are fun to say. Alright, nice to meet you, Chad. Mayhap a hidden door lurks nigh. Let us search the environs. Mayhap a hidden door, indeed. How's let's refill our MP before moving on. Kroggers. Is that going to be the official CO2 dog equivalent? I don't know why I went in here. Bum, 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 bum. If anyone makes an emote, a frog doing that face. Well, I mean, I'll consider using it. Yeah, he's hopping. Everyone has a different little... Wait, if I wait in the overworld, they're all going to do little different things. What's Frog going to do? What's he going to do is... Yeah, he does this little... Luke is reading a book. This game is amazing. Gotta play the organ. Okay, we're in the first real dungeon of this game, wherein we see a gargoyle doing a karate stance. Let's fight the Snasher. How much more... I didn't check how much more MP it is to do Fire World than regular Cyclone. Hey, what's with the disguise? No need for them here. It's almost my shift. I hate pretending to be human. It's so repulsive. So they can shapeshift, huh? Burp, the ones we ate recently weren't so bad, and those 2 soldiers we caught looked rather plump and juicy. Yakra's so smart, his plan to capture the Chancellor and take his place worked perfectly. Now the Queen's captive and the Che Hassel's in an uproar. This is rich. I'll look in on Magus's statue before my shift. Magus's statue? This is a little subplot thing that you don't even have to engage with at all. It's just this extra little bit. So these are monsters pretending to be the king, queen, and the soldier. What's going on in here? Oh, dearest Magus, your flashing eyes like stars and flowing hair like waves atop the sea. No sad sunny day nor any frightful bright place can get us down. As long as you're near, there's nothing to fear. Magus, oh Magus, our hero Magus. There he is. Yeah. It needs some opera visuals. I gotta defend her. Is that yeah. Who needs this? Yeah, she does. Karate Kid. Yeah, we equipped that earlier. Come join us in singing your funeral dirge. Yeah! The encounters in this game are the best because they're all like contextualized in some way. Ah! Kick in the face. Diablos! Don't slow frog. Can we still get all 3 of them? Yeah, so that's the first of our dual attacks. And the tech system is just a stroke of genius. An absolute, just awesome system. It's so simple. It's so satisfying. Oh, you're actually trying to do it? You draw a frog with the pogger's face? Frog. Frog champ. Level up. I'm definitely going to slip and call them their actual names. Don't be in such a hurry. Enjoy yourselves first. They were actually snakes. I mean, look at What does that even mean, Salmon? Do you just are you making a judgment and saying that you like those games, or that this game is reminding you of those? The best arcade game is Donkey Kong 3. Nobody likes that game. I like that game. Time Force. I'm saying like early 80s arcade game. I mean, this is a great first dungeon. I mean, how many other games, RPGs of this era, did this much in terms of just, I don't know, everything? The first dungeon? Got one maiden suit. What's in here? Found the secret Naga et bromide. Uh-oh. Hey everyone, humans! They're after the bromide! Get them! Like a dirty magazine of Naga-ettes. We didn't want it, we just happened to stumble across it. Missed the mouse, welcome. Doing some Chrono triggering. I have played this game before, so I'm just going to be talking about all the stuff I love about it. Oh wait, yeah, that's I mean, this is just an exceptional first dungeon. We even meet these, there's a... Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, I'll map it in a second. There's a room dedicated to Magus. Heard something about a treasure there. You're humans? They're hiding the queen in the back. Please rescue her. Found a tower tag. So they were talking about these two soldiers, and they're just here. Like, there are so many little narrative beats that can go completely unnoticed if you just dart straight for the goal in any area in this game. No, I think I got it. Did I not get it? Lots of secrets. Like that little bit with the captain of the guard and the master of kitchens, the chef guy. Just sneak past these Nashers. We've had enough fights. This game just had so much chutzpah to be like, you know all those RPG things? Like, how many of them do we actually really need to keep? You know, like with... There's so many traditions, and it's surprising because it's made by the most traditional RPG makers in the business at the time. Just how many traditions that they bucked for the sake of creating a smoother and more well-paced game. And I love that stuff. Oh yeah, this is the best of the ATB system for sure. I love it in Final Fantasy VI, but it feels more justified here with the movement system and the text that make you have to weigh whether you should wait for other people's turns to come by. They do sort of tech thing in Dragon Quest XI. Oh wait, did it? Was I thought that we'd gone into a cutscene, but I could have avoided that. Oh wow, okay. Thank you for following. I hope I can continue to entertain. Just yeah, I've heard people say the ATB system is kind of gimmicky and kind of bad. And I mean, I can hear the argument for it in the case of like FF6. There are so many people who've beaten Super Metroid on stream. I personally really think it adds to Final Fantasy VI a lot because, like, take Celeste's runic ability. I don't know if anyone even knows what I'm talking about here, but a lot of people say it's just completely useless by the end of the game. But if you select runic after somebody does a spell and just like time all of your moves correctly, you're not going to absorb your own spells. You're just going to use it for your own benefit. Oh, these encounters are so good. Yeah, I figured. I figured you knew what you were talking about. I feel like I could have gotten all of them in this stuff. It's funny, because this is the game that got me into Square games. And I played Final Fantasy IV directly after this one. And it was such whiplash going from a game as, like, well thought out and structurally virtuosic as Chrono Trigger to a game that was clearly like, Final Fantasy IV is wonderful, but it was clearly made like as they went along. They did not know where it was going at all. Did I just add some bats into the mix with that button? Yeah, Dragon Quest VIII is pretty good. I've got some words about Dragon Quest VIII, but let's save that. I haven't played Xenosaga, or any of the Xeno games. Yeah, these days Dragon Quest 3 and 5 are kind of... I think 3 is my favorite, but... Get all them in with a firewall? No, okay. I mean, is Xenosaga one of the games or just the name of the whole series? I hear Xenogears is really weird. Cool. Have you played Chrono Cross, Miss? I haven't played it, but I've heard very interesting things. I prefer Xenomorph. You've played Chrono Cross. What can you tell me about it without spoilers? I've heard a lot of things. I'm interested in what you have to say about it. Iron Sword, that's for Chad. Yeah, I've heard like some people say it has nothing to do with Chrono Trigger and it's totally... You've completed the project. And it's totally a standalone game, but then I've heard other people say the story is completely contingent on Chrono Trigger and you cannot really experience it without, or even understand it without knowing what was going on in that game. Yeah. But is there another way to play Chrono Cross these days outside of just getting a PS1? There are several things that are leading me to think like I should just find a PS1 somewhere. Chrono Cross? That's not on DS. Oh, emulation? Is that it? Yeah, Cross hasn't been realized. I've heard a lot of people talk about it, and it's surprising when people discuss it these days. I haven't really found a good way to emulate PS1 games. Oh, they're boxing me in. Oh, the mobile ports of Dragon Quest 3. I mean, don't get me started. Don't even get me started. Yeah, they didn't sell that many of them, did they? That's the same for like Final Fantasy IX. They've still got like new boxed copies of FF9 just on their website. Yeah, but I also need to buy a PS1. I'll find a way. I'll find a way to play Chrono Cross. I know that when I play it, I should not really be like holding it against Chrono Trigger. It's going to be really hard not to compare them, but I know that they took dramatically different approaches. The mobile port of Chrono Trigger? I mean, the SNES version is just the way to go. I can't play the DS version. Well, I can. I guess I can play the DS version. I wanted to play the SNES version. Because all the content is just more cohesive. I know the translation is a little bit more spotty. Yeah, they are pretty obnoxious to emulate. And to stream. Yeah, I hate that too. I thought I had a... I guess I used up my shopping. Oh, good. We're gonna face off against the boss. Prepare yourself, Queenleen!
Who? You! How did you get in here?
Chad! Majesty, stand back and allow us the honor. Be careful. Frog is just cyan, but a frog.
Yeah! It's useless to fight! No one will leave here alive!
Stupid frog! It's time you jumped off this mortal coil.
True form change!
Reverts to Yakra. I have not played the Bravely Default series. Most of my expertise when it comes to Japanese role-playing games is in the... He's close enough that he won't counterattack, right? Yeah. Reverts to Yakra. I don't want to have him counterattack, so we gotta wait till he gets close. But he's gonna do that. Oh yeah, I haven't even tried the demo. So, oh wait. Do it! Okay. Gotta be careful with this thing. So, Final Fantasy often did this thing where... Yeah, most of my expertise in the JRPG genre is exclusive to Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, and the Mother series. Final Fantasy often did this thing with the first bosses where... Trying to keep it... like, the first boss of Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy IV, I think 5 did this too. 7 did it as well. Yeah, where they counterattack. But in this game, and it's usually kind of a bit of a weird hoax. Oh, whoops. It's a weird thing because it never becomes relevant. Or it hardly ever becomes relevant later in the game. It tricks you into thinking, oh, you gotta be really tactical about when you decide to strike. Usually that's not true in those games. And I don't really care that it's not true. It's just doesn't usually come into play. But in Chrono Trigger, it absolutely does. Like, all the way to the end. Bum, 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 ba, da, ba, da. Oh. Should probably be using more tech moves. I haven't even done an extract and I'm about to finish this section. Yeah, Crawley can counter it. A lot of stuff like that. Hey, I like cross slash. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it now. We gotta do it once. It's gonna be the killing blow. Yes! Haha! And it is done. Chad levels up. You came to rescue me. Thank you, Chad. The king awaits. Let us return to the castle. I thank thee, Ness, and Aral. Yes, thank you so much. Please join us. Aral is a good favorite to have. She's an awesome character. Phew, thank you. The monster stuffed me in there. Oh, your highness. As you can see, I am undamaged. Chad or Frog. Also some of the best characters. Let's return to the castle. You had me worried, Lean. That's no good, Yakra. Impersonating me and kidnapping the queen. We must create a criminal justice system in this kingdom to do away with such fiends. Should I make him sound less sinister? I mean, I don't know. I failed to protect Queen Lean. I hath disgraced thee. Chad! Yeah, exactly. Your timing was perfect. Who knows what would have happened had you not saved me? By the way, where's that girl who was mistaken for me? Oh yeah, I forgot all about Princess Nadia. Ness, where did Princess Nadia disappear? She might still be there. Frog's theme is the best. I mean, Chrono's theme is kind of the best, but also Frog's. Every song in this game is the best song at the end. Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia! Ness! It was awful. I can't recall it all. I was somewhere cold, dark, and lonely. Is that what it's like to die? Welcome back! You risked your life to help me too? Princess Nadia? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured it out, huh? Sorry, Ness. I didn't mean to deceive you. I'm Princess Nadia, my father's King Guardian the 33rd. The joke is that Dragon Spiral Tower is definitely just a massive rip-off of a Chrono Trigger song. I really enjoyed being with you at the fair, but if you had known my identity... Ness, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, right? Wrong! Oh, Ness, that's why I like you. The real Queen Lean say... Let's go home, Ness. I want a Chrono hug. Yeah, she's really cute. You guys leaving? Wherever you're heading, be careful. Which means the real Lean was somewhere else. It's exactly as I thought. The more I look at you, the stronger the resemblance. Uncanny! Of course, you're looking at her. This was a problem that the Final Fantasy games had, that sometimes the NPCs would be talking about a specific party member, but somebody else would be in front, so you wouldn't know who they were talking about. This game has that problem less because they're following you around like in the Dragon Quest games. You're the real Queen Lean, huh? You really could be my twin. Well, you two better get along or I'll be in big trouble. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Excuse me? Never mind, I guess it's time to go. Bye-bye. 'Twas a fault of mine which endangered the queen. I shall depart for good. Eek! Well, I mean, if you depart, the queen's just going to be in more danger, chat. Indeed, your resemblance to the queen is uncanny. Yes, you have potential to be a good swordsman. It's so Toriyama. Froggy, you weren't such a bad guy either. Character development. Let's go sleep in the bed. Frog is the cutest character. You can trigger cutscenes with or without. Yeah, that's something that FF6 also kind of does. Well, it does. Yeah, it does extensively, but Chrono Trigger does it as well. I guess. I mean, it's just a really cool thing. Yeah, I actually always wondered if I could do it without Moral, but I never wanted to do it without Moral because I like when she's around. They aggressively don't do that in Octopath Traveler. It is true. One of the lesser known things about encounters is that a lot of them can be skipped just by like walking. I guess it could have been better indicated if they had yeah, I'd imagine Lucas' dialogue would have changed. I think that could have been better indicated by like footstep sound effects, but yeah, of course, certain encounter events are triggered by stepping on certain tiles, but just walking around rather than running can change whether or not you encounter the enemy. This guy's just stepping all over Chrono, using him as a doormat. Yeah, this is an unavoidable encounter. The octopus thing, yeah. Octopath Traveler is definitely like a working title thing, but by the time it had been released, it was just too late to really change the name because everybody knew it like that.
Don't tease the octopus, kids.
I forget. Is the audio good? Because it's kind of quiet for me. How do we get home? Your Highness, or Princess, I don't know why I read that kind of like frog. Please call me Kirby. Well then, Kirby, observe. Alright. Wow. I didn't actually love the Octopath art style the way everyone else seemed to. But... Oh, wow, you're amazing! I think it looked good, but I would have liked it better if they had just done full pixel art. Ain't it the truth? Or ain't it the truth? Oh, I mean... Enough with the false modesty. You have a real gift. I would trade my royal ancestry for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call this thing a gate. It's kind of a portal that takes you to the same location in a different era. Gates are very unstable, so I use the principle behind my telepod device to create a gate key. Now we can use them as we please. But why did this gate suddenly appear? Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it. This is getting pretty weird. Let's at least head back to our own time. Yeah, this is the only one who knew it. Alright, coming now? Yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy VI is just a better Octopath Traveler. Oops. I mean, even a lot of characters in Octopath are kind of modeled off of FF6 characters as well. Phew, we're back! Ness, Oral, why don't you come home with me to the castle? I'd like you to come over for dinner. Sorry for putting you through all that, Kirby. Are you joking? That's the most fun I had in months! And I had some new friends, too. It's the most fun she had going to hell. Ness, be a gentleman and take her home. I've got some work to do. See you soon, Oral! Most of the dialogue in these early parts of the game are just the buddies being buddies. They just, they're having a good time. Take her to your mom. I will, yeah. I love how your mom has something different to say about every party member. Just the little things. And look at the detail on the kitchen stuff. Like, you have plates and a sink and a stove and an oven and a... What is this, a radio? A toaster? Or a radio? I have no idea what this is. Refrigerator? Like, there's so much detail in all the little aspects of this game. My, how nice. I've only seen you with a round. Who's your pretty new friend? Yeah, hi, I'm Kirby. Hey, Kirby? I'm sure I've seen you before, dear. Now, where was that? Oh, I didn't even mention it. But in Japanese, her name is not Nadia, Princess Nadia. It's, get this, it's Marl Dia. So, the whole fake Marl name thing makes a little bit more sense, but it's also a little more stupid, and I kind of love it. Yeah, I got the clone. I didn't think I was gonna do it because I never succeed at that game, but I managed to do it. It's so good how that's like a... There's so much setup and foreshadowing. Like, you don't even know why you get a Chrono clone or what that could even be used for. But it all comes back. I don't think the bird enemies had... Oh, it was carrying a bell. Yeah, the bird has, like, his perched on top of a skull in DQ3. Princess Nadia! Are you alright? Where have you been? You were abducted! We had soldiers searching for you! Scoundrel! You're the one, huh? Kidnapping Princess Nadia! No, Ness is... Admit it! You confused her and tried to take over the throne! Terrorist! Stop it! Stop this at once! What are you doing? But Princess Nadia said to... Idiots! Detain him! Ness! Uh-oh. Now we come to the famous trial scene. Yeah, they really push their pixel art chops on this one. I'm the Chancellor, the prosecutor. Pixel the art. I'm the lawyer, Pierre. Members of the court, we now bring forth the defendant, Ness, who is charged with abducting Princess Nadia. Oh, it does. It totally slaps. It's an elevator music remix of Kefka's theme. That owns. What shall we do with him? Fire, perhaps? Hang him upside down for a few years? Or shall we employ the guillotine? You, the jury, shall decide his fate. Now let's begin. Ness, you are hereby ordered to tell the truth. Ness is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, did he kidnap Princess Nadia? The answer? No, he did not. In fact, no abduction took place. Death by glamour. The two met completely on accident. In fact, the princess asked Ness if she could join him. Is this true? Who really started this whole mess? Well, it's impossible for Kirby to bump into you. You have to bump into her. Just as I suspected, the defendant deliberately tried to get near the princess! If you just stand there, she will not bump into you. Ouch, that hurt. The princess then innocently followed you to Aurel's sideshow, whereupon you both disappeared. If that wasn't criminal abduction, I don't know what is! Like pushing these voices. Yeah, there are so many little, I mean, the fair is such subtle foreshadowing for this. And I have facts that throw the defendant's character into question. Oh no, he does. Objection! This can't have any relevance whatsoever to this case. Care to respond, Chancellor? Chancellor? Ness's character is at the very core of this case. We have nothing to hide. We have a witness, a little girl who will vouch for the character of the defendant. Yeah, the kitten. You mean the kitten belonging to this girl? This nice man, he brought me my kitten. He brought me my kitty. Thank you for being so kind. How about that? Doesn't this young man deserve a medal? Yeah. Whew. Looks like they're buying it. Oh, shut up, Pierre. The issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this fine citizen to kidnap Princess Nadia? No! There was none.
What about ransom? Yes, her fortune did tempt you, did it not?
No.
Are you sure? You really weren't tempted?
Just a bit, no.
That's enough. I have no more questions.
Oh yeah, you can get more cats across the game. It's pretty awesome. It is evident that my client is a fine, noble young man. Your Honor, the defense rests. Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If innocent, stand to the right. Not guilty. Are we going to get a full not guilty verdict? Not guilty. Not guilty. One of them is, I think that one was bugged, wasn't it? Like it was fixed in the DS version. Not guilty. Here he is. Not guilty. Ha-ha! Oh, wait, no. Well, we still got not guilty.
Order in the court!
A verdict has been reached. The verdict is not guilty. But the fact remains that even if he did not kidnap her, he ran off with her. 3 days solitary confinement is punishment.
Take him away!
Now, just a darn minute.
Princess!
That's enough, my dear. But father, all I asked was for you to behave like a princess. Even royalty must obey rules. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor and forget about the events in town. We're leaving. Yeah, darn it.
Ness!
No, not solitary confinement. For 3 days. I like how his mom just doesn't know about any of this. Completely oblivious. Yeah, it totally does suck. But you'll see how fast days pass on this game.
This terrorist has tried to overthrow our kingdom!
Oh, wait. Okay, tell me now, should I try to escape or just wait in the cell? I need I want to vote on this.
He's been found guilty, and you must now carry out his sentence.
Want me to wait? Wait. Let's do for wait.
So this is the monster that
so this is the monster that kidnapped the princess. The execution is 3 days away. Do not let him out of your sight. We're good with waiting? Strange, but I don't seem to recall hearing anything about an execution. Oh, yeah.
What? How dare you question me? That paperwork's probably just been held up in the system.
Understood, sir. Guards! The Chancellor seems to have some kind of grudge with me. Take the prisoner away. Of course there's an explanation for that. I wanna foreshadow it a little myself. Okay, wait, are we good with the waiting? With the waiting and such? Seems like we've got 2 for waiting and nothing for escaping. Alright, we're waiting. Some sympathizers brought that stuff for you, you lousy felon. I kind of like the Metal Gear Solid thing you can do. I mean, 2 days until the execution. So, yeah, we got some good stuff for being innocent. Give him 1 rattle? Okay. Pipe down. Alright, now we'll wait. Yeah. How do I gotta properly roleplay Chrono pacing around. Colonel, some old folks think I'm guilty of kidnapping a princess. This dungeon is, I mean, just every part of this game you could tell was made with so much care. Like, they give you multiple ways to get out of this stupid little dungeon. There's all kinds of treasure hidden in here. And finally, the day arrived. One in the hand is two in the bush. We're here to take you to your place of execution. Come along. And even though Chrono has his sword, which has not been confiscated, we're going. Oh wait, you know Kefka's in this jail? There he is. Yeah, I know. He was reincarnated. We've sharpened up the guillotine. Any last words? Chrono is a silent protagonist, so no. Ness, I've come to save you! Who the heck are you? Get out of my way! Yeah, it was Kefka with 2 C's. Take 5, you mugs! So what do you think of my Zonker 38? Pretty cool, huh? Let's blow this joint. Yeah, the DS remake almost cements Guile as Magus. Well, I don't know much of... I do know about Guile's involvement in Chrono Cross, but I don't know much myself. Help me! Yeah, we'll save Fritz. Just shot them to death. Exploded them. You're a lifesaver. I'm Fritz. My dad runs a store in Truce Village. Stop by if you're in the area. What if we named, like, nuclear weapons, like the Zonker 52? I'm gonna go back so that I can get some treasure. I know it was Zonker 38, but obviously a nuclear weapon would be a higher amount. Talk to the corpses of the guards? He passed out! Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh yeah, we did name them Fat Man and Little Boy. Oh, I'm still discovering new things about this game. I do know you can knock them out. That's what I was referring to as like the Metal Gear thing. I like how you can walk between these two guys if you get it just right. King Baba. I'll be sure to do that. Miss the mouse. No, don't worry about it. I've played this game a bunch of times. I'll be happy to discover new things. Got the load sword. Looks like we didn't need to spend 4,000 gold with Melchior. I think I'll just go with Melchior. We all know that. I mean, I know that. I breathe this game. I mean, I just beat this game a couple of days ago, and now I'm playing it again. If you gotta breathe one game, this is a pretty good game to breathe. Luca just totally not killed all of the people. Whoa! 5 of them! I forgot all about that. Top secret document has been left on the floor. Care to read it? To the prison supervisor. Dragon tank owner's manual. The tank head repairs body damage. It contains a shield that prevents damage by lightning and fire. Well, I don't even have lightning attacks by this point. I wonder if that was true at a certain point in development, that we had already had magic. Do I have slash? I don't have slash. But I don't need it at this point. What do you mean, the tech? I don't think I can grind up to... I can still beat this guy. I mean, it's gonna be a while before I even... I mean, how many points do I need? I need 19 more tech points. I can't do it. We're just gonna get him. Wait. Are we? Yeah, we can do it. The dragon tank.
Forward, dragon tank! Crush those rebels!
Yeah, slash Ozzy and sleep. I'm just making a joke. I know. Head repairs damage. You guys know energy is stored in the wheels? Yeah. Woolsey was a fan. Also, in FF6 there's just the Three Stooges are just there for some reason. Not disguised at all. I wonder what they were called in the original version, because that kind of just stuck in the GBA translation as well. Alright, I gotta... There's no way that Sakaguchi and Co were just like, yeah, these guys are just the Three Stooges. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I think maybe at some point in development, we already had magic at this point in the game. Oh my god. I can't confirm that, I just think it's possibly true. I only knew that slash had an effect on Masa and Muna. Masa Immune. I think I'm just gonna call it the Masa Immune. I know that pronunciation is contentious. Yeah, I think that's probably the reason magic was distributed through Specchio. Oh boy. Though it also creates kind of... That also might explain why you gotta go back to get Frog's magic once you get him. It's a bit of a pace breaker, and it doesn't really seem like... It seems like something that was added after the fact. It's one of the very few things in this game that does feel that way. Yeah, I only ever tried it on the Masamune fight because there's an NPC that foreshadows it. Energy is stored in the wind. I meant to get the... Oh, does it? Yeah, that's something that's really... It's really great how everything in Chrono Trigger just feels totally earned. Like the story is always leading up to something. All the big moments are just brilliantly built up.
They got the dragon tank! Fix it quickly!
I mean, that's one of the reasons this game is so well paced, the reason why, I mean, there's just nothing superfluous, and why I feel like the DS content really takes out of it.
Don't fool yourselves into thinking you've gotten away with this!
Ha 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 ha. Oh. Oh. They're escaping! We have no choice but to break through. No, the added content is bad. I mean, it reveals that Chrono Trigger would not work nearly as well. Not the battle system or any of the... Like, if it weren't so well paced. This is my friend. Show him your respect. Because the point is, it's just so fluid. But... Well, I have no problem being mean about it. Can't you take orders? Of course. Hold it right there. Or, hold it right there. What? This is my voice.
Do as King Guardian the 33rd says!
Father.
Silence, Princess Nadia. The throne comes before your personal wishes.
What? Just because I have a title doesn't mean I'm not a person.
You pick up strange ideas venturing outside.
I didn't pick up anything. It's called common sense.
Princess Nadia!
I despise you. I'm leaving.
Princess Nadia!
Come on, Ness. We just walk out.
Don't just stand there after them!
Yeah. I wonder why, I mean, she clearly wants to be called Kirby. And not Nadia.
There they are, don't lose them!
There's a bit of a funny contrivance here where they block the path they don't want you going down, and you can't... They don't actually do anything other than just block you, but it's funny. I never actually went for the Dream Devourer, but because I didn't want to do any of the extra stuff, I just felt like the game was so well packaged. A gate! Come on! We don't know where it'll take us. Oh, what's Nadia in Jiggler? Who cares? This place stinks anyway. Princess Nadia!
Princess Nadia!
Oh, Nausicaa? It's in Nausicaa? I don't remember. This is completely irrational. Hurry, Ness! See ya!
They disappeared! Ah!
Had a little bit of a flare there, you know. These little... Eek! Yeah, I don't really feel like that was needed, though. The whole Shala and Magus thing. It's better to leave it as is. I don't know. I'm saying this game was good. There's no way the Chancellor can reach us here. But where are we? All the little transitions through the gates are shortened as we sort of get the gist. The civilization here seems so advanced. Like we're here in another world by Eric Chahi. We have entered Half-Life. Or Fallout. Fallout. Oh wait, what's wrong? Oh, Oralis level 12. We have entered Final Fantasy VII. Got any cash? Oh yeah. You call this money? Oh, well, I have some good stuff. In the Japanese version, I think it's pretty clear that he's saying like, or in the DS version, I think it's like, oh, so this is money? Like he doesn't actually know what it is. But he'll take it. I should buy a few more, I guess. Save money. It'll do you good. That's my motto. What does that even mean, Salmon? Oh, whoops. Well, I already did it.
You tell me, Luigi.
I could have had her wearing better stuff way earlier. I just didn't. Guess it just goes to show how conducive this game is to low-level runs. Well, I didn't weapon up. I just got her armor. You'll find some food at the Eris Dome in the northeast. The Eris Dome? Don't you mean the Aerith Dome? That's my joke. The beasts there don't react to weapons like guns and swords. Truce Dome, never heard of it. This is the Tran Dome. If you're looking for food, you lose. I lose. Kingdom, what are you talking about? This is an Endertron. You'll get a full night's sleep in a few seconds, but it still leaves you hungry. XPMP restored, but you're still hungry. I lost. I lost the game. A strange crest is engraved here, sealed by some kind of power. Wow, sure is mysterious around here. Oh! Wow. Wow. I would not have even thought of that. So this is kind of an interesting design for the future here, because these roads aren't something that Chrono and the game would recognize. They're something that we recognize as people living in the modern era. And then we've got like Empire State Buildings. It's yeah, it's Foresight. Uh-oh. Mutant plants. Uh-oh. I don't have Slash. Huh, Chrono. What do I do? That, I guess. Yeah, you can still Fire Whirl or like Fire Flame Toss that shadow enemy that's coming up. The Eater. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime. It's the way. Wow, we learned a bunch of attacks. These rats can steal your tonics. Got a Berserker. I'm never gonna use that, but I mean, maybe I'll use it with Ayla. Uh-oh. I know it's good. Like, some people really swear by the Berserker. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, those rats are schmoving. Check out that baseline. Oh, Hypno Wave. That's an underrated ability, for sure. Oh, crap. Well, I got it on it. Well, let's try... I want to see if Hypno Wave works on these guys, because I've only ever done it more in the late game. I'm not. Don't say that. Okay, we got one of them asleep. That's fine. No, I know that's, well, not mullet. The speedrun ending where the, you beat it at the very beginning. I'm actually, I've tried, I haven't looked up all of the endings because I want to do them all myself someday. I've gotten a bunch of them, a good handful of them. A mullet is a type of animal? I only know them as the haircut. I got another load sword. I thought you get that developer ending by beating Lavos at the Ocean Palace. Okay, we got the logo. Oh, well. I forgot to equip her with the auto gun. So this is actually... Well, I lied. I was about to lie. Glad I didn't say... I thought you could... Oh, the funny thing was that you could avoid those enemies by being closer to them. And if you try to avoid them by going far away, then they'll confront you. But I was wrong. Yeah, well, it's contingent... Isn't it contingent on the chapter of the game you beat them in? The mutants, I guess that applies to them, but not these guys. Yeah! Now we have Slash. At last. Can I avoid these guys? I failed. Yeah, Kirby's little jump is so great. I know you can make those, the later versions of these enemies kill themselves. I don't know if you could do it with these ones. You may be able to. All of the little animations are so expressive. Oh! Got a little broken down car. There are Metal Slime versions, yeah. Which is very Sakaguchi. I'm sorry, Yuji. Yuji Horii. Yeah, you gotta walk close to them? Nope. I know that they confront you. I thought they did if you go try to avoid them from afar. There's an infinite loop? I mean, I didn't know that they could respawn. I see. Well, we'll get there when we get there. I've heard a lot about the FF6 experience loop, but not so much in this one. There we go. We avoided him though. The Aristone. Who are you? Who are any of us? You there, where are you from? We came from the laboratories to the west. What? Hey, we've got people who crossed the ruins. Say again? You're joking. Sure, there are people who can beat up those freaky mutants. Daddy's gonna bring us some food. My husband went down to the food storage area below. I haven't seen him since. Did you really come from the dome to the west? Yeah. I see. Not that I really care. There's an old factory site called Protodome to the east. Can't get near it because there's a bunch of lunatic robots in the area. You can reach the continent to the south through the sewer access, but stay off of Death Peak. But whoa, there's a typo with the parentheses. We could go down to the sewer access now, but we could just do it. There's a bit of foreshadowing if we do it now, but we're not missing too much. Yeah, the Blackbird turrets. I know you probably left. I didn't see that at all. Have any money? You sure this is money? I'm pretty sure this is money where I come from. I want a few more of these. Save money, it'll do you good. It's what that guy who walked to the other dome used to say. It is. We met him. This game has... They should have ported this game to the GBA. I'm glad they held off for the DS, personally. Are you going down below? Of course. But no one's ever returned from there. Gotta try, right? It's nice to see such spirited young people for a change. Careful now and come back alive. It's my old person voice. You may recognize it from Dr. Andonote. This console controls the passageway. We need a password to get through. It's kind of weird because later there's going to be a password that if you know what the password is on replays, you can put it in. But for this one, you have to get it every time. And I know why, because I want you to fight this boss, but spoilers, there's going to be a boss. Yeah, you can't put it in now though. Looks like a statue. A memo is attached to it. Warning, anyone within the vicinity of the stockroom will be attacked. Rat statue. Weird. Well, that isn't suspicious at all. Better go into... Oh. Alright. Executing program. Ness, what's going on? A bunch of soup? Because it's a stockroom. Let's go! This is the first major example of kill the two other guys before you take on the big guy boss design, which is going to pervade the rest of the game. Although they'll each put their own little spin on it. Oh no, whoops. We're gonna get counterattacked. It's kind of cool how they launch it through the other game. Similar in Guild Wars. Oh, whoops. I forgot it was resistant to fire. Oh yeah, also the countdown thing is something this game does a lot. Here's our first AoE heal. and it's a dual tap. Kind of cementing the importance of the dual tap. Oh no, countdown reached 0. Get another shot at. Oh, they're gonna come back. Revives the bit. I don't know why, even in Final Fantasy VI they do this. They call those guys bits. Maybe an affectation of our translator friend. Oh no. Use stop spell! Oh god! Only one of you is gonna get that. Diddle 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 diddle. Ah. Waha, the critical hits. Oh, I've always been celebrated for their excellence. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, perfect. Would a slash be more effective than a... I don't know, I'm gonna go for this. Sha! Breakdown! Okay, we did it. A wonderful, wonderful boss. It's fantastic. For the opening section of the game. I think my favorite boss in this game is actually the final boss. The very final boss. Phew, something reeks. Oh wait, that's not the kind of phew it is. Yeah, well, it was very dedicated to keeping things going. Everything's completely rotten. The refrigeration must have failed. There's no food left. Ness, look. Passed away long ago, I suppose. He's holding something. What do you suppose this is? Looks like some kind of seed. A seed? Do you suppose it could grow in a place like this? The following is written on a soiled sheet of paper. The rat is more than just a statue. It knows the secrets of this dome. Catch it. So the rat actually doesn't move unless you've read that thing, which is kind of weird. Sprite work is so good. There it is! Shh, it might run away. Dash at the B button, catch him with the A button. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna catch him now. Dun, dun. We're gaining on him. Rat gameplay. Squeak, I gave up. I'll tell you everything, Squeak. Press and hold the L and R buttons and then press the A button to access the secret passage, Squeak. Don't make any mistakes or you'll be sorry. Squeak. Kupo. First Square or Enix game to feature rat gameplay. I mean, is it? Oh no, wait, can I not do this? My emulator, okay, we did it. My emulator has a hard time recognizing 3 inputs at once. Do I have to go down there? I want the chest. I mean, the fact that we only have one little seed. Like, these humans, these guys are gonna die if we don't do... I mean, we don't even know if there's anything we can do. at this point. Those Enertrons can keep them awake, but they won't keep them fed. Proto 2. Ding, ding, ding. Wow. And just the style and tone of this game is very much... maybe I can slash these guys. Oh, they're on two separate... That's okay. It's very much this kind of blend of FF and Dragon Quest, as you would expect. But it's just surprising how well they come together. What? Attacked by moving object. Oh yeah, it attacks anything that moves. The bugger. Huh, Chrono. It's a bugger. What do I do? Use a tissue, Snake. I'm channeling the Major from MGS3 instead of the Colonel. Major. There aren't any tissues around. Huh. So this is the info center? Good, the computer's still operational. If we run a search on time warps, we might find our gate. So Luca just knows how to operate computers from the future, because she's just that big a genius. There's a bit of a theory that Luca sort of causes this technological boom after going to the future and learning of its technology. And therefore, you know, she causes all of this to happen by studying her own handiwork. Kind of a fun little time paradox thing. That would be Protodome, I believe. Leave it to Rural. I'm beginning to think you could find anything with this device. Say, what does this button do? 1999 AD. Visual record of the Day of Lavos. What's this? We're getting some Gygus. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dun. A durian emerged from the earth and destroyed the planet. Yeah, you do. What is that? Or what is that? Lavos? Is that what's destroying our world? Question mark, exclamation point. We must truly be in the future. But you weren't convinced? No, no way. I refuse to believe it. This can't be the way the world ends. Ness. There's only one thing we can do. You must change history, just like Ness did when he saved me. Okay, Aral? Okay, Ness? I guess so. It was a stroke of luck that we were sent here through that gate. Ness, let's go. Okay. Ness, Aral, together we can do this. Let's take a second and do some more research on Lava's activities back in our time period. Next stop, Protodome. So the next gate will be. it is going to end eventually, but we don't want it to end by way of massive, disgusting durian. If it can be prevented, we should. Nah, Lavos, the way I see it, Lavos doesn't really have any, or, well, it's possible, we'll get into what, Lavos is all about later, but I don't think Lavos has a concept of morals. It's just doing what comes naturally to it. But I really like how the whole plan is just Marl's idea. Like, Marl's like, we have to do it. And you're like, yeah. Guess so. You're back! Well, that's how you allowed the game to end. Well, what did you discover? This is our future. Huh? Who cares? Where's the food? This is all we could get. Seeds? You don't know how long the Enertron will hold out. These seeds might be your only hope. You have to stay alive, and so do we. Huh? You're strange. You're different from us. I think it's because we're healthy. Healthy? Got a nice ring to it. I'll try growing the seeds. What are those? They just might be our future. Heading for the Protodome, go by way of Laboratory 32 and take this with you. Got one bike key. It's a key to let the jetpack, or it's the key to the jetpack in Lab 32. I used to ride it when I was young. I hope it still works. They got more powerful robots over there. Take care and stay healthy. Yeah, there's no way that they can survive off of that one seed, and that's why we can't just leave it at that. I said it was Marl's idea. I should have said it was Kirby's idea. I don't even know if they can grow that seed with the environment they've got here. Oh, what's this? It's pretty spiffy. We're ready to have a fight. Where's our interface? Hold it right there! F-Zero time. Hey, it's the man! Like, thanks for the intro, babe. The man! You lowlifes can call me Johnny. Now listen up. Part of the old highway leads to these ruins. Think you can beat me in a bike race? Use that jet bike and don't chicken out, babe. Do you even know how to ride? Yeah, I know how to ride. We're racing the man. So this race is kind of canned because you're always just gonna circle around him like this. You're always doing bouncing back and forth. It is definitely the single most, well, we have an internal definition of what that means. Speed boost. Now. Yeah! Well, that's that. I think I skipped the fanfare. Oops. You beat me? I don't get it. You can challenge me anytime. We'll ride the wind, babe. Well, that's that. We can either race him or go down the, down an enemy-infested path. So even there, we've got a bit of a choice. Excuse me. Yeah, they do little attacks that are dependent on proximity. We're gonna get a few of those ourselves later. A couple of attacks that you can only execute if you're close by. And we're gonna get a party member who can perform one of them pretty soon. So prepare your names. You wanna know what we're gonna call Robo? Can we get a bit of a line going? Pick up. It's the single most Chad part of the game, that race, and it's not even... It's like a minute long. This game had a lot of little convenience things, like it's just filled with all of these full heals everywhere, so you can just move on. Kinda nice. Ooh, what's this? It's in bad shape, but it appears to be a humanoid robot. Incredible! I think I can fix it. What? It might attack us! I'll make sure it won't. Machines aren't capable of evil. Humans make them that way. Aral, you pity them, don't you? Let me get to work now, okay? She can work with future robotics. The door won't budge. Right, that does it. I'm gonna give it some juice. Never gonna give you down. Never gonna turn around and desert you. Good morning! Good morning, mistress. What is your command? I'm not your mistress, I'm Kirby. And this is Ness. And Aral here fixed you. Aral here fixed you. Understood, madam. Aral fixed me. Just Aral will do. Impossible. That would be rude. Look, I hate formal titles, don't you, Kirby? Hate them. I understand, Aral. All right, now what's your name? Name, my serial number. It is R66-Y. R66-Y? Cool! No, that won't do at all! Come on, Ness, let's give him a better name. Let's give him a better name. What are we gonna name him? I think I lost chat for a bit. Since the race. What are we calling him? I think I'm gonna reload the page because I can't see what anyone's saying, if they are saying anything.